I go to the universe. Greetings, folks. This is your humble servant, Nufialaga Maupomo Kobla Nonyibe. Well, today I would like to do a brief presentation, and it is captioned, Satan Never Existed. Today's theme is Satan Never Existed. Well, before we continue, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The name is Echo 3 TV. You spell the word Echo, E-C-O, then the number 3 TV. Please subscribe, like, and share so that this knowledge, this message can go across the world. Well, this subject I know is a very delicate one, but then I would like to plead with everyone watching or listening to bury all their emotions as we tackle this sensitive subject. The question, the $1 trillion question is, does Satan exist? Well, my question is no. Satan never existed. It was created to control humanity. It was created by those who made, or those who created, the man-made religion to control humanity. Now, let's proceed. So as we continue, I'm going to read from the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 7. I read, folks, follow me. I form the light. I create the darkness. I make peace. I create and create evil. I, the Lord, I do all these things. Folks, after reading this scripture, what comes to mind? Well, to tell you the truth, it is trying to tell you that God is both positive and negative. When you work or when you go according to his laws and ordinances, the rules of nature, you are within his positive cycle. But when you go against his laws and ordinances and you go against nature, his negative side will visit you. That is all that we're talking about. So, again, where did the name Satan originated from? Let's go into it and dig out the truth so that the world will know the truth, so that the truth can set us free. It is like we have been caged in the name of man-made religion. So, I believe when you read the Bible or other literature associated with the Bible, you hear the name BEELZEBU or BAALZEBU. What is the meaning? Where did it originated from? Now we are going to go or read from the Wikipedia about the origin of Beelzebub and the name Satan. So folks, I'm going to read from what I copied from the Wikipedia. Please, you can also Google or do more research on that. Now, Beelzebu, according to Wikipedia, is a name derived from a Philistine god formerly worshipped in Ekron and later adopted by some Abrahamic religions as a major demon. The name Beelzebub is associated with the Canaanite god Baal. In theological sources, predominantly Christian, Beelzebub is another name for Satan. Folks, did you hear that well? Let me repeat that again. In theological sources, predominantly Christian, Beelzebub is another name for Satan. Now, he is known in demonology as one of the 7 princes of hell. Dictionary Infernal describes Beelzebub as being capable of flying, known as Lord of Flies. Lord of Flies. Now, I'm going to explain to you why they describe Beelzebub as the Lord of Flies. Yes, I'm going to explain that to you so that I'll put the connections together so that you understand where they pick this knowledge system from. They pick it from that knowledge system from your ancestors. Yes, and they turn it upside down just to deceive the whole world. Now, why was Beelzebub called the Lord of Flies? Or why is Beelzebub called the Lord of Flies? Now, let me explain this to you. In the spiritual cosmology, or in the cosmology, we know we have different energies that are responsible for all this creation, or the elements, or the nature in particular. So in cosmology, we have a god or an energy called Togbi Anyigbato or Sakpate. Now, Togbi Anyigbato or Sakpate, when he comes out and he's moving, he is accompanied by an army of flies. Yes, I believe you heard me right. Yes, he is accompanied by army of flies. So this knowledge that the Greeks learned from our ancestors in Kemet or Kemet, or aka Egypt, they went and corrupted it. So when they intend to create a religion in order to control their kingdom, they created the concept of one God and then created an opponent for it. And they used the concept of Togbi Anyigbato and name it Beelzebub and describe it as Lord of Flies, and then package it as Satan to the world. That is what Wikipedia is telling you. And not only Wikipedia, there are several books that talks about that. So as I keep saying that, our ancestors wrote the scriptures down, aka the Old Testament, down, I know some doubting Thomases still doubt me, but I believe I have proven over the years, have proven beyond every reasonable doubt that yes, truly our ancestors wrote these things down. So when they created this religion called Christianity, they have to create an opponent for the concept of God, the concept of God that they package for you, so that in your mind there is always a Satan, a demon somehow, somewhere, and you keep praying and casting here and there. But folks, those who know about the ever pilo spirituality and understand who Togbi Anyigbator is, I know they understand what I am talking about. Now, if you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, you are a Buddhist watching me, don't just condemn what I'm saying outright. Take your time and do your own research as well, so that to prove whether what I'm saying is the truth or false. But I know when you continue, when you dig deeper, you find out that yes, your Nufialaga is telling you nothing but the truth. So in a nutshell, the concept of Satan was taken from Togbi Anyigbator. Yes, because he is the only energy when he moves is accompanied by army of flies. Now, Togbi Anyigbator, Anyigbator means the owner of the land or landlord. The owner of the land. That is the meaning of the name of the energy called Anyigbator. That is the meaning. So folks, this is what was packaged for you. You know, when the Greeks came into Canaan, they learned all these things from our ancestors. It is on record. The Greeks, they learned everything they know from our black ancestors in Canaan, aka Egypt. So folks, now you understand when I say Satan never existed. Now, let me explain this. Yes, they are energies. Every energy or every spirit was on this earth not for the negative purpose, but it is humanity that have abused it against his fellow man. And this is the problem we are having, and this is what we have to work on. Every energy has its positive and the negative side. Just as we read from the book of Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7, where God said he creates positive and he creates negative. He destroys, he builds, and he destroys. He does all these things. So God has positive and negative. And we all know when you don't apply these things very well, there is a reaction. So folks, once again, please subscribe to my YouTube page. The name is Echo 3 TV. Like and share this knowledge to the four corners of the world, so that our people can also get this knowledge and share it. This is the time we must continue to research into the truth. That is the only way that we can set our souls free. Right now, it is like our minds have been programmed and we need to deprogram it. Thank you for giving me your time. Once again, this is your humble servant, Nufialaga Maupamo Kobla Nonyibe. Thank you.